I don't know how we call ourselves Christians, and the lies will be too much. I can't just comprehend the lie. The lie is too much. Now, as somebody that is close to someone before, Mercy burst into tears. That's what Eezeetee told me. When Mercy was crying, they reconciled. Now they changed it to Eezeetee cried and begged. Are you lying up and down? Don't allow lawyers to be telling you to be lying. If it's your lawyer that's telling you to lie, you are the liar too, because you should not do what your lawyer is telling you. If the thing is right, if the thing is not right. I know you are making money, I know it's business, but we are Christians.
I think one of the hardest things to deal with is human behavior, because we are a very complex group of people. Anyways, welcome to the channel, guys. It's The Real Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. So, Coach Nancy is talking about Mercy Chinwo and Eezeetee, and what Mercy's lawyer said. Mercy Chinwo's lawyer said in her papers that Eezeetee cried and asked for forgiveness, and Mercy Chinwo cried too. They burst into tears, and they hugged and they reconciled. And Coach Nancy is saying, why people lying? The lie people used to lie is not like the lie that Christians lie. Why are you lying this kind of lie? And she went ahead to say that is what Eezeetee told her. And I'm like, Auntie Nancy, I thought that you were there. Because you guys have made a lot of videos on this thing, and you can go back and watch my videos. In those videos, you will see that I have called out Mercy Chinwo, I have called out Eezeetee. I have said, oh, Mercy Chinwo, you messed up here. You shouldn't have, taking money behind Eezeetee. I said, Eezeetee, show contract. I said, Eezeetee, you tried here, you did not try here. And a lot of things, I think Coach Nancy was, how would I put it? Obviously, she's working for Eezeetee, so it's okay that you can support them. But something that's very, very funny is that you are talking about the crying part, but I see people in the comment section asking her what of the contract, and she said Eezeetee employed me based on their finances. So respectfully, if they employed you based on their finances and you have chosen not to talk about the contract part, then don't talk about the emotional part of their relationship or of their trying to settle stuff. Talk about only the finances. You cannot categorically stand and say, oh, that they were lying. And this is not me saying that it was not so. I'm just saying that the confidence which she was using to say, oh, people should be lying small, and I say Eezeetee told me. So basically what it means is that you have heard from Eezeetee. And she said something in her video. She said that she doesn't know Mercy Chinwo. She hasn't met her. So what it means is that you've had only one side of the story. And you have been convinced so much, which is great. It is great that you have been convinced by this side of the story, because you came to Eezeetee and she said that they employed her 6 months ago. This matter has been happening for years. And people employed her 6 months ago. She has come, she has done her job. Eezeetee told her. Eezeetee's report can be the truth. Eezeetee's report can be 100% true. I am not saying that Eezeetee is lying. There's another side to this story, the Mercy Chinwo's part, that you have not listened to, but you have come out online to say that don't follow your lawyers to lie because Eezeetee told you. Anyways, she's talking about the fact that people are supporting Mercy Chinwo, and yet there are people who have businesses and they will be angry if their their staff collects money in place of the company. And I totally get that. And like I said, Mercy Chinwo taking money and not remitting to Eezeetee was not a good move. It was a bad thing to do, and I've said it in many, many videos. But the thing is, there are other parts to this story, so we cannot choose only that part and capitalize. Even though, like I said, in Mercy Chinwo's video, she tried to make Eezeetee look bad. Eezeetee's video, he tried to make Mercy Chinwo look bad. So that is what is just happening. And I always say that I wish that this matter did not get to this point, because they could have resolved this without coming on social media, without telling us about this. Because right now, everybody wants to make the other person look bad, even though one party's side is becoming more than the other party. But I guess everybody has to do what they have to do. So let's hear more of what Coach Nancy has to say.
Some of us are Christians, but we see somebody diverting fund. None of you has asked her, Mercy, did you divert fund? Did you divert fund? Have you asked her? Mercy, open up your book for audit. Have you asked her? Open up your book for audit. So that Eezeetee has come out several times on all the statements saying, I am ready to open my books. I have never seen it anywhere when Mercy said, I am ready to open my books. So these are red flags. What does this insinuate? If you say your problem is money, diversion, open your books. He opens his book. You do counterbalance. Whoever is owing each other will pay. In finance or in accounting, there is a word called reconciliation. There is a reason why the word reconciliation is there. A lot of people have talent. They don't have the money to fund it. That's the reason why a lot of people are rich in Nigeria, they can't invest in talent. They can't invest in businesses because most people are very, very ungrateful. Most people cannot be trusted. They are ingrate. It's after you have done it for them, they start saying, I would have done it before. Do you understand? Do you know how many people that have talent more than Messi that are still behind this? Nobody is seeing them. Many people. In fact, some of you are here, you can comment, I have talent. Nobody has seen you to invest in you. Then, all the people that begged Eezeetee, at least I've spoken to one or two of them, that begged Eezeetee to sign you in. You are not even talking to them again. Those are even red flags. Please, everybody, wake up. Look at this thing holistically. Stop looking at one side and stop thinking, oh, because somebody is singing Jesus' song, he can never lie. Because somebody is singing, I can't believe it. You might not be able to believe it, but that's the reality. That's what is on ground. Anything, not a statement, a lawyer statement, they are not saying anything about reconciliation. Come and reconcile. And that was why when I saw Dr. Akintayo's post on, I said, Eezeetee, go there and do reconciliation, because so that you can prove to the world that your hands are clean. The truth is, even though there is difference, there is variance in the amount owing them. Maybe Eezeetee is owing you a separate, a different amount. That is not diversion, and that is not fraud. And it is unfair to be saying, putting his name everywhere and be saying fraud, fraud, fraud. It is unfair. It is evil.
Ooh, a lot I have to say. But you guys, okay, let's start from the fact that once again, we have established rather that Mercy Chinwo diverting funds or not remitting funds when she, was taking money from the record label, when she had events and she was paid. When she stopped remitting funds was not a great thing to do. She could have done better. That was a very, very poor decision, and it is something that is now, used against her. I guess she should have done better. Hopefully she has learned from it. But it's the way that they try to talk about that and also want to downplay, even though he's owing money, they will now balance it, they'll now reconcile. Even though Mercy Chinwo is owing money, they will now reconcile. Since people want to downplay one person's own and, shout the other person's own. See, the both of them are owing each other money. When they settle this matter, when they come and they reconcile, this reconciliation we're talking about, the both of them are owing each other money. We don't know how much it is. We don't know how intense this whole money owing something is, but everybody who another person money. Mr. Chinwo has paid $3,500 according to Very Dark Man yesterday. But Eezeetee is saying that they have to open their books, which I think is true, because you cannot just pay somebody $3,500 and say that's what I'm owing you. You have to show that this is what you're actually owing them. So since they want to open books, I think they should get to a point where they open their books and see who is owing who. Very, very shocking to see that Nancy is actually directly on the Eezeetee side, because when I saw her trying to do like a reconciliation, I thought it was somebody who was in the middle. We can tell that she's not in the middle at this time.